today's massive eviction and demolition drive here at Cake Hill in Dipupar is over, and the deputy commissioners of both Chumou and Dimapur, that is Polan John and Tinujungshi Chang, gave a press conference after the demolition process. The press conference was held here at the site itself, and we did see many people leaving, the evictees also leaving from this area. And as we have also shown you in our previous report that most of the evictees also had packed up everything and left. During the press con, we also asked, was there any resistance? They did say, yeah, a few of them did come, but everything was managed and everything was peaceful. The eviction took a very peaceful process in turn. Now, during the press con, the DC Chumou Polan John also informed that the land was illegally occupied by these 22 individuals, and out of which 24 structures were demolished in the process. Also, he did give a detailed report on what exactly happened and how, on what sections they were accused of, and how the High Court had quashed all their appeals. But then a major question here is also the landowners do have time to appeal to the Supreme Court as well, and why was the demolition done before the landowners could appeal in the Supreme Court? Now, that's a very big question that we would like some clarity on. Even though asked, the officials said that enough time was given to the landowners. In regard to this, in the erring officials, that is the government officials, including the revenue officers and district administration officials as well, when this land exchange of land happened in 2012, what will the government do? What action are they going to take in regard to this? So they revealed that an SIT has been formed under this by the police, and they will be investigating the erring government officials. Let's have a look at today's press con.
Good afternoon, and thank you all for coming to this press briefing. Today's exercise pertains to the eviction of 22 individuals who were in illegal occupation of Dimapur airport land. Their land documents were of Ekranipathar village, whereas they were actually occupying land at Dak number 38 and 40 of Dipupar village. Consequent thereto, DC Dimapur had issued on 5th December 2019 notice under section 5.1 under the Nagaland eviction of persons in unauthorized occupation of public land 1971, calling upon the 22 individuals encroachers to show cause within 15 days as to why an eviction order under section 6.1 of the Act should not be passed against them. Thereafter, on expiry of 15 days notice period, eviction order under section 6.1 of the Act was issued by DC Dimapur, whereby the 22 individuals were directed to vacate and deliver possession of the public land covered by Dak number 38 and 40 at Dipupar, after removing all buildings, structures thereon. However, prior to the execution of the eviction order, Guwahati High Court by an interim order ordered for status quo. The state government applied for modification, alteration of the interim order, which was vacated by the High Court by judgment dated 8/1/2020. On vacating the status quo order, the DC office Dimapur gave extension of 5 days via order dated 11th December 2020. Yet again, before the eviction could be carried out, the court of the civil judge Dimapur passed a temporary injunction, which was upheld by the principal district and sessions judge Dimapur. However, the Guwahati High Court principal bench in CRP number 104/2024 via order dated 27th May 2025 quashed and set aside the temporary injunction granted to the encroachers by the subordinate courts, which has enabled district administration to execute the eviction orders of dated 21st December 2019 and 11 December 2020. The district administration of Dimapur, Chumou and police jointly and together with all relevant departments carried out the eviction drive as per the direction of the state government, and the exercise was carried out in the presence of independent observers who were tribal bodies, CSOs of both Dimapur and Chumou, and independent witnesses who were the village councils of neighboring areas. So there is the brief statement about the exercise conducted today.
Has all been demolished and evicted? All 22 today?
Actually, the encroachers were numbering to about 22, but the structures were 24. 24 structures were demolished, 4 RCC buildings, 3 semi-paka buildings, 17 thatched houses.
Sir, if you look closely, initially the land was owned by an individual called Atoshisan, and then some land were also sold by him to more individuals, which made it 22 individuals, sir. So, sir, any leads on Atoshi right now, sir? Since the land, as per the allegations also made, sir, few altercations were made, sir. He altered the pata also, sir. So any legal proceedings on that, sir, or on Atoshi, sir?
See, regarding that, like for public information, ini nakamisti ko boy pa na. Itu awnyang kwa nishina earlier itu matjido tak number 79 ditishe na. Itu Ekranipathar under dia se tak number do. Holibi now taigan laga occupation do tak number 38 or 40, which is purely under the Pupar area. This land is already been purchased by the government and handed over to the airport authority. Itu ase. So that the taigan kinaga manipulate kurishe kinaga se itu record the overriding kan bi ase ina 24 pika do 27 pika tagado overriding guna 47 pika hinaga bi panay na ase. So itu bra that the illegal practice kiba kurado aman tikhe ase aro kwa nishina taigan poila idugan ki mutation kan kuradam debi itu trace map kan bi ekunai. Usually mutation kan ki kuradam de trace map kan thage bi dugan bi aman nai record na.
Sir, aro ekta hudi diwo to manukan aji morning one initially the press kan ge bitore allow na koi jese, sir, apni kan the main structure kan pangaren de to manu kan especially land owners kan do itu resistance bi dikishna na apni kan tahan hido mana koya kan bi dikishe kilole entrance te man aherin de poster kuma do bi peace queen as, sir, saying that again their will bra apni an iman urgent mene koi dia laga, sir, ineka aji morning kiba dikishna na apni an mani resist koya na or bangawle apni an mana koya laga.
Iti adak ini aji morning hoy kumbau khodi do manugam bi thakise holibi ekdam by taigan ki holibi no hobo inaga research na takanai aro bishi khodo taigan nijo bra malik khani phangiana loi jese amana adam dena enaga se aro server itia purigena dikha nishina edu ki procedure ase edu to amon so follow goise taigan gi 15 days notice can be dise aro even 5 days edu grace period can be digena ase holibi dugan dam debi taigan hatane aro this time court judgment do clear ase taigan cha do edu quash kuri dise edu raman edu in sabdi eviction do jai.
Sir, may we know the revenue officer and the district the deputy commissioner as in when the transaction was met of transaction of land was met?
It was 12 to 15, yeah. Enigadia said those mutation what things na that one. It was not only in 1 year, will be in that period, yeah.
So will there be any action against the erring officials also who knew that this was happening under their call? What about the government officials?
Yeah, our ACB is also here, but like police has already formed an SID. They are working on it, yeah.
And sir, according to some landowners that have been evicted, they're saying that yes, High Court has quashed their appeals and everything, but again at the same time, the time period given to appeal in Supreme Court has been bypassed. Is that true? And if so, why, if they do have time, a little time left to appeal in the Supreme Court. Why did this demolition happen in such a hurry?
See, judgment order was passed in last month, 27 May. So today is 13 June. Now they have got sufficient time, and like our DC Chumou has said, like we have given notice and also even grace period also in 2020. So I don't think like we have not given them sufficient time. It doesn't arise.
What about the renewal of their land patta books that has been renewed since till date also? That means
No, see, it's already been cancelled. The allotment order is already been cancelled, and even Pata has already been cancelled.
Okay.
Yeah.
So sir, itu apart from the 22 individuals, Assam Rifles or CRPF kami ranger, those structure, the 24 structures destroy kurala se kwase sir. More than that, Taikan lagabi structure thakihine destroy kurala thakishna nai. CRPF aru Assam Rifles kanda sir.
Na itia aji eviction kurado taikan laga noi. It is purely public, and which is like 17.9 acres. Na itu laga dia se. Nole to Assam Rifle aru CRPF kan laga do. We are taking separately. They can be like they are here last year. Aman itu survey bi chaise. Jagana we have already directed them to shift to Shukuvi, especially Assam Rifle, because for them alternate site to Shukuvi they give awareness, and they are working on it. Yeah.
so the displaced people right now, that is not of the government's concern, you would say, because enough time was given, would you say?
Yeah, whatever thing we have to do before eviction, it's already been done. Yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah. And anyway, before that, if you don't close, we would like to convey our thanks to the civil societies, like from Dimapur, Chumou, and also the village councils from the nearby areas. They have cooperated. They are here. We are witness to what has been done today, this eviction, and from the district administration and police of both Chumou and Dimapur. We wanted to convey our thanks to them also, and also to the media. Yeah.
So that was the day's events where a massive eviction and demolition took place here at KKL Dipupar village, which is next to the airport, and the encroachment that has occurred on airport authority land. Now this has been going on for many decades, this issue, and 22 erring persons, private residents that have been built here, including 24 structures out of the 22 persons, have been demolished today, which amounts to 17.9 acres. Now the airport is supposed to have more than 600 acres of land. Now that is including the present airport, Dimapur airport, that is existing right now, but then a lot has been encroached upon throughout the years, including the Assam Rifles and CRPF. Now there is talks, they are talking with the Assam Rifles and the CRPF as well, and there is talks that the Assam Rifles, maybe this camp will shift to Shokovi as well. Now that is in the pipeline, where the Assam Rifles will be shifting to Shokovi, but nothing has been finalized as yet. Now, as mentioned, an SIT has been formed. What we got out of it is that the main question here is who is going to take action against the erring officials, the government officials, and like mentioned, an SIT has been formed in regard to this. Now, later on, I'm sure many more evictions and demolition will happen in regard to the Dimapur airport, since that there are many encroachments that has occurred throughout the years, and especially in regard to persons forging documents or overwriting the area of the land as well, and selling it to individuals or vulnerable and naive individuals as well. Esther here with camera person Tamjan for Nagaland News Network.